just to say this real quick, once the case took place and we got, we got convicted, they snatched me and Hook from court, took us from blood module, and shot us in high power. Cell 12, cell 13, they'll cell 11. Hook was 11, 12 was empty, I was at 13. BT from 8-9 family was in cell 2. He was a tier tender. He was a tier tender over there. From 8-9 family, blood swine. Yeah, big time, down for a couple of hot ones. So the homie was the tier tender. So the night we come in, we got showers the next following day. So we come in, I start busting down. Now, my big homies is downstairs under me with their job moms. These my big homies. So I'm hollering at my big homie, and then in the process of hollering at the big homie, late that night, rack 12, 11, rack, yeah, 12 opened up, and I look out the peephole, out the side of the gate, and look, I see this swole nigga walk up with his bed bug, and when he turns sideways like this, I look straight at him. I can see that big ass mustache, dog, and the nigga hair. I look, I say, oh, and I jump my head back like this so he couldn't see me, and I say, Hook. I said, I'm about to shizai you your kids, He said, all right. So I wrote a kite, and I slid it down to his cell, and I wrote the kite telling him that. I said, bro, that's that nigga JW next to us, man. They just put JH right between us. And so now, we gotta make a decision. As youngsters, we gotta make a decision. Like, we not knowing this is a setup though. Like, think about it. How you turn around, go book the dude who incited the whole riot in the first place, then you put the nigga in a cell right between me and my fucking crime beat. You tell me that ain't set up.
Yeah.
And we damn near bit right into it because I was on my way, man. I had already put a plan and structure, the whole 9. So in the process of that, before any of that could take place, I get a kite shot up to me from the big homie. The big homie shut it all down, told me stand down. You know what I'm saying? My big homie told me this ain't the time, it ain't the place, to partake. I understand, we took a loss, but this ain't the place and the time, and then he folks. So we're gonna deal with it in our aspect. I just put it like that. We're gonna deal with it in our aspect. And these cats that shot me the kite wasn't no cats to turn around and be going against the grain with, man. You know what I'm saying? These wasn't no cats to be talking about fuck you and fuck all that. I'm a young nigga, fresh in the system, still learning and still grooming. So, I'm like a sponge. I'm gonna learn. If I'm gonna lead right. So I learned from my big homies. So I listened to the homies and we let it go and stood down, man. And less than 30 minutes after I got that kite, you heard the gate rack. They transferred him downstairs. And I knew, oh shit. I'm glad we didn't make that move because it would have been a, turmoil on us because of the situation that he was connected with. You feel me?
Well, James Hawkins Jr. was LWOP'd and he's still sitting in prison and he is 78 years old. And
yeah.
It don't look like he ain't never coming home as long as this LWOP stands.
Yeah, because he had three bodies.
Yeah. He had your young homie and a couple other ones,
yeah,
according to LA Times. Now, you got involved with the whole death row circle, and I believe you used to run with Green Eyes and Bounty Hunter Rat, and we talked about that video, Crack 'Em, that was shot in the Nickersons, where Suge was there on the podcast last year. Just talk about like how you, when all the hip hop came to prominence, how did you kind of get close to the whole death row empire?
Well, as I've told this story before, it never gets different because it's not a lie. My introduction to death row, period, man, was not by way of music because, I was talented and I was a rapper and I wanted to be signed to death row. I didn't give a shit about it on that level. My awareness was the fact that I knew the big homie had some involvement with it. You feel what I'm saying, Harry O? We had a couple situations where, it was brought to our attention that we need to holler at this cat. So I was summoned to a meeting, me and my homie Rat Dog. We were summoned to a meeting. And we went and did a sit down with a couple of other major individuals in the city who was big figures. And we sit down in this meeting. You know, Terry Carter was one of them, the big homie Terry Carter, rest in peace, Big Puddin'. And so we sit down in this meeting, and in this meeting we were discussing, you know, the possibilities of us as far as bringing a situation together where we can all be together, you know, one alliance. But being the fact that Blood was starting this separation with the Blood Car, and he was creating this problem with the West Side Parus and the East Side Parus, this is why it became an issue. So this is why his name started becoming an issue within the streets with real niggas like myself, Big Puddin', Terry Carter, you know what I'm saying, the Chips, the Waynes from West Side Paru, the Stanley Robinsons, the Stanley Pitts. This is why the Big Waltz, the CJ, is started becoming an issue, because now you taking cats who grew up together as kids from the streets and the system, all Parus who all been together up until now, and now you just separated the homies and got them going at it and fighting and all kind of shit. I didn't like that shit.
Thanks for watching StreetTV.net. If you're not subscribed, please hit that button below and click the bell to receive alerts and notifications. Feel free to comment below so you can give us your feedback, and be sure to watch the 2 related episodes to the right. If you want to support this platform or follow us on social media, visit the link in the description. Thanks for watching StreetTV.net.